Close this page only if you are already a PHP expert developer. Finally, a simple, easy system that teaches you PHP in just 14 days without special knowledge or spending hours upon hours of reading useless books or surfing the internet. Tom T here to tell you about a new method of teaching PHP by simply watching a few videos and following along step by step that will have you coding before you even finish the course. Listen, it doesn't matter if you've never coded in PHP before, or if you have absolutely zero skills. This system is so simple a child could do it. I made this presentation just for my subscribers and a few friends, and I will take it down very, very soon, so you might want to take notes. When I wanted to learn PHP, I bought as many PHP books as I could, even ones that promised that they were the way to learn PHP. I even went online to various sites to learn PHP, and guess what? They didn't work. It was all information the authors of the books or websites thought I wanted to know, rather than what I needed to know. I feel your pain. Surfing the net and reading books just don't work anymore if you truly want to learn PHP. Reading books and surfing the net is a waste of time if you want to learn PHP. You won't learn the foundation that allows you to build any PHP-driven website or application with ease. You'll also be surrendering yourself to what the writers think is what you need to know. The truth is, there is a way to master PHP that authors won't tell you. Think about it. If they did, you wouldn't have to buy another book. And who could live on commission from a $15 or even $40 PHP book? They want you to buy more and more books, even ones you don't need. What you need is a proven way to learn PHP. Are you frustrated with PHP? It's not your fault. It's because all the authors out there want you to believe you can learn PHP well from a book. I was in the same boat as you, until I found a secret way to easily learn PHP. This is the shocking truth how a 26-year-old formerly frustrated webmaster learned PHP and promises he can teach anyone how to build powerful websites with PHP in just 14 days. I was absolutely shocked, literally floored, when I saw some of my friends whip out e-commerce websites using PHP in just a matter of days. How did they do it? Well, a friend of ours took them under his wing and showed them step by step what to do. I wanted to learn, and so I did. Then a crazy idea came to me. I mean, more of my friends wanted me to teach them because my success was so awesome, and I just didn't have the time. So I decided I would teach them in a way where they could still look over my shoulder and follow along step by step, this time by video in the comfort of their own homes. All the secrets to PHP are on php.net, just not everyone understands them right away, so I made it easy for someone like you to get started coding quickly and easily. Every PHP developer knows that php.net contains the entire language. However, that won't help you unless you can make sense of the content on php.net in a way that helps you easily build PHP-driven websites. My program is called Online PHP Class because in just 14 days of watching step by step, you will go from not knowing anything about PHP to having a solid foundation. You can create PHP-driven websites, develop PHP applications you could sell for profit, edit other people's code. The possibilities are endless. Day 1 is the course introduction. We'll cover exactly how this course lets you stop struggling and start learning PHP. On Day 2, we'll cover PHP basics. We dive right into creating PHP code from the very beginning. So basic, anyone can learn. And in the days that follow, we aggressively build on each topic to turn you into a seasoned developer. Then on Day 3, we dive into variables. From the assignment operator, don't worry, I'll tell you what that means if you don't know. Plus, the absolute most important thing to do to your variables so that others can't access your data. We even cover some keys to making strings work in PHP, creating and using arrays, and even dynamic variables. Variables of variables. Day 4 brings us to control structures and conditionals, otherwise known as loops and if statements. In addition to the loops themselves, I'll tell you how to increase the performance of a for loop so that you're not writing slow code, and we'll cover how to iterate over arrays quickly, which saves you valuable time and energy. On Day 5, we cover include files and functions, where I'll show you how to reuse code. No need to reinvent the wheel. how to divide and conquer big problems into small and easy to code components, and the secrets to making PHP work with reusable code. Day 6 moves us right along to forms, data in, data out, and sanitizing, where we cover how to create an HTML form supercharged with PHP, packed with tips and tricks exposed to make your life easier. Days 7 and 8 are using PHP with MySQL for creating database-driven websites and applications. Integrating a database into your site really is easy, and I'll show you how. Day 9 teaches you about advanced forms, including pre-population and pre-selection. We take data from MySQL and use it in our forms. I'll even show you how to use a checkbox array. You don't even need to know what a checkbox array is, because I'll cover that too. A checkbox array is a really cool way using PHP to easily handle multiple checkboxes in a form. Days 10 and 11 cover sessions and cookies. This is where you'll learn how to ask a user to log into your site, including validating login information using PHP and MySQL, plus a hidden secret to getting around a common PHP error most newbies make when implementing sessions. I'll save you from embarrassment. On day 12, we'll cover using time and date with PHP. You can do everything from displaying the time and date on your site to creating time-based access to your content, track when a user takes action on your page. The possibilities are endless. I'll even cover for you date arithmetic, plus the absolute best way to store a date in MySQL database for PHP use. If you're not doing it this way, you're making it too hard on yourself. Days 13 and 14 cover file uploads, receiving files from users. There are 2 ways to store files from users, and I'll show you the way that doesn't leave you with pulling your hair out. You'll learn how to receive files from users so you could create tools like ticket systems, email programs, social networking sites, or even something like I did when I wrote a system that has been used to score programming competitions. We'll also cover how to restrict what a user can upload so your code continues to work every single day. Plus, how to view files right from PHP, including a simple yet powerful and mighty secure script I wrote to bypass web server directory viewing restrictions. Stephen from Mayberry says this: a good PHP course is priceless. It's one of those things that if you know you want it, it's priceless, because the crap you get online is pretty useless. He goes on to say this about online PHP class: I'm only about the 3rd video dealing with variables and arrays. So far I'm liking this. This is looking like a damn good PHP tutorial. I knew just enough about PHP to be dangerous, but it's making sense, and I'm writing PHP code already. Darren from United States writes, great product, a definite no-brainer, and fantastic support. When I filed a ticket, I received immediate feedback, and each time I tried something new and logged a what's next request, in less than 5 minutes I got a response. Online PHP class is easy and fun. Anyone can do it. If you can watch some simple videos and follow along step by step, you can learn PHP with online PHP class. It's so easy my cat can do it. So easy, just like that. No technical skills required. No prior knowledge required. Step-by-step instructions. I will take you by the hand throughout the whole process. If you want to learn PHP without the frustration of going through useless crap, then online PHP class is for you. Face it, thinking you are going to learn PHP on your own is just plain wrong. You need someone to take you by the hand and tell you what to do, as you watch me do it right in front of your eyes. Why am I sharing my time-tested and proven way to learn PHP? I want to assemble a community of PHP developers that provides a trusted source for help, guidance, and tips and tricks. I'm flat out mad at the useless crap people put out there, and I only want people of integrity in our online PHP community. That's why my course isn't free. If you do nothing, you could miss out on what I firmly believe is the absolute best and easiest way to learn PHP. If you go at it alone like I did, you'll have a heck of a learning curve, and that could easily cost you thousands and hours of time. And you probably will end up like I did, frustrated and not any better at PHP. Give yourself 14 days in the online PHP course and say goodbye to your PHP frustrations forever. Let me ask you this. What would you expect to pay for a training that can finally eliminate your PHP frustration, cuts through all the fluff and mumbo-jumbo you'll find in books and elsewhere online, and ultimately teach you PHP in just 14 days? You can finally start coding PHP-driven websites, create applications you could sell for pure profit, and even more than that. Before you answer, I want you to consider this. I will give you the full 14-day video training course where you watch over my shoulder as I teach you PHP, and all you have to do is follow along step by step. You also get links to the tools I use to do my PHP development. And that's not all. You also get full source code to the exact sanitized methods I use to ensure your code is safe from hackers. PHP is powerful, and if you don't sanitize your code, you run the risk of writing bad code. I give you the full source code I use to make my site safe. And that's not all. I also give you source code for checking for cookie support in browsers. You don't have to implement cookies without knowing the browser supports them. I'll share this with you. And that's not all. If you want help with your own code, have a question about PHP, or just want to hang out with fellow developers, I'm giving you access to our elite membership forum. The forum is here for you 24/7, every day of the year, so you know you can get your questions answered, and you can complete your PHP projects. Have a question while writing PHP code? Just visit the forum and ask. It's there for you. So let's add this all up. Online PHP class full trading, $497. Sanitize full source code, $47. Cookie check full source code, $47. Elite membership forum access, $297. Total value of the program, $888. I'm not going to charge you $888 or even half. Just $197. That's how much I'm planning on selling this course for. $197. I have it already set in my head. The truth is, it is worth it. Honestly, this is the holy grail of learning PHP. I got some good news for you. I'm not going to charge you $197, although I am probably crazy for not doing so. The truth is, this works like crazy, teaching you PHP in just 14 days. And I know a lot of people would pay $197 for this course. Instead, I am only going to charge you $77. Only during this presentation. You see, I'm giving you lifetime access to a private and elite membership forum where I'll personally help you. So I'm not offering this forever, only for a limited time. Here's what I want you to do now. Click the orange Add to Cart button below this video for instant access. Remember, this is a limited time offer. If you don't take action right now, you will miss the whole opportunity to learn PHP. It won't be available ever again. Right now, as you listen to this, there are two possible things that can happen next. You can choose to refuse this opportunity that's staring you in the face, and if you do, let's face it, you won't ever learn PHP. You'll just keep jumping from one book to the next, one website to the next, and never making any real progress, always struggling to learn PHP. Always wishing you could make your websites dynamic, always wishing you could customize other PHP projects, always wishing you could make cool PHP-driven applications you can sell for profit. I know what you're thinking now. What if you don't learn PHP in just 14 days? Guess what? I'll give you your money back, and you can keep the video training course for free. You hear me? I have such an incredible faith in my program, I will give you a 100% refund. No questions asked if you are not completely satisfied. If you aren't writing PHP code within 14 days of getting this course, just ask to be refunded under the 100% no questions asked money back guarantee. All the risk is on me. Now it's your turn. Hit the magic orange Add to Cart button below. This is your last chance, okay? So hit the Add to Cart button below before it disappears. I can't wait to see you inside. I can't wait to hear your success stories. I can't wait to hear how you learned PHP in just 14 days using online PHP class. So go ahead, hit the magic Add to Cart button below, and it will get you instant access to the trading right now. Thanks so much, and I'll see you on the other side.